Alright, anyway, I am starting the stream. So, welcome everyone to my stream. It is Dresden Files stream time. Dresden Files game. So, how is everyone doing?
Pretty good.
As hyperactive as usual.
Alright. So,
Okay.
who would like to do the recap on what happened the last full game that we had? As succinctly as possible. Or as...
Kathy is as stubborn as a brick wall.
Kathy possibly got herself kidnapped by a white court.
Yep.
And now we gotta go rescue her.
Eddie now has super strength.
Sterling is emotionally vulnerable, but that's not new.
There was a gruff involved.
Sterling went out the window. So did Vernon. Ain't messing with that.
Dumplings were offered to settle a debt.
Honestly.
No, pot stickers. Pot stickers.
But they were not accepted.
The gruff probably would have been fine.
We ain't fucking with gruffs.
Well, you didn't have to mess with him. I mean...
We ain't fucking with gruffs.
I mean, hey, at least you didn't react the same way to the gruff that you did to the Prism guys. That would have ended badly.
Well, the Prism guys I can take. The gruff? No.
I don't know, they did arrest you.
Fuck
Oh, no,
the
you
police.
definitely can't.
Enough, both of you.
Fuck
Definitely
the
can't handle the
police!
gruff.
Alright. So, when last we met, you were all in, I believe, someone's apartment when someone got a phone call. Or checked their messages, or something.
I believe there was a note posted on a door.
Oh, yes. So, Eddie, you
Yes.
have gotten this note on the door. Oh, is there anyone who needs fate trips? Who? Well, actually, let me do a thing, because there are some people who need fate trips who I have not handed them out to yet.
My refresh is 42.
Yeah, quit your lying. Oh, wait, unless you meant 4D2. Well, again, that could be up to 8. Yeah, no. 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 Why don't I just go to the one that I have it open on? Trying to dig through another thing. So, here is a chip for Sterling. And a chip for Kitlin. And another chip for Kitlin. And then 2 chips for Eddie. For attendance at games, did not really manifest. So there you go.
Yay.
So we're going to start with Eddie. So Eddie, you have this news. What are you doing now? What is Eddie doing about the news he has?
So this is the note that Kathy left saying she's the therapist, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am calling Heather immediately. Well, Tabby.
Tabby is in the apartment with you, dude.
Oh, you are?
Call
Hey,
Sterling.
I forgot the scene. Leave me alone. It was 2 weeks ago.
Sterling's not in the room. Call him.
It's okay. Yeah, Sterling is in the basement of Tabby's apartment, and he and Sarah and Kitlin's apartment because Sarah came with us and Kitlin got dragged along, I think.
Yes. So, Tabitha, Eddie, and Kitlin are all there in the apartment that Eddie and his girlfriend share.
Yes.
Kitlin, what are you doing?
Probably just hanging out, because no one seems to really be doing a whole lot.
Alright, so are you still looking around for information, or are you just chilling out on the sofa like, lol, this is fun, I get to see new places?
What do you mean looking for information?
Because Eddie was trying to find information on her, I'm fairly certain, because she didn't answer her phone.
Yes. That's why we stopped by.
Why does it matter that she didn't answer her phone?
Because that thing is surgically attached to her. Figuratively speaking.
Yes. Oh, son of a...
She's a big girl. She can make her own choices.
That get her kidnapped.
Mosquitoes. Hold on a second.
She walks into things without fully knowing the situation. We know about magic. She doesn't. Not fully, anyway. She doesn't know what she's dealing with.
Most people don't know what they're dealing with, and they get along just fine.
Fine, Kitlin, whatever. And Tabby goes off to search the apartment.
What are you searching the apartment for?
Just anything, any information that would let me know where she was going before she got the note, how she got the note that probably came in like text message or email on her phone.
No. The note was on the back of the door. It was a note left for Eddie that said that she had to run out because she had an emergency appointment at her therapist.
Yes, I know that. I'm trying to see if there's any information about how her therapist contacted her.
Probably
Could have just called her.
Yeah.
I assume that's how they normally
Then
communicate.
I don't really see any point in either of us really searching the apartment because there's nothing there to see.
Yeah, you don't. That's why I asked, what were you searching for?
Yeah, I think we just came to the apartment to basically find that note. So now you need to decide on a plan of action from here.
We don't know she's in trouble. She could just be having a really long conversation with her therapist, or she could be a white court vampire now. We don't know.
White
that is
coats are
bad.
born.
We should know.
Red coats are the one that gets infected.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe she's in a movie
Okay,
and
that was out of
it's
character, by the way.
All right,
I
you
don't
just talked
know.
over Steph. Be quiet, Steph.
Maybe she's in a movie and she turned her phone off. You have to stop jumping to the worst conclusion.
I was just trying to tell you that what I just said was not in character.
All right, so what are you doing in character? Hello?
Yeah, what?
What are you doing in character?
I don't know. Tabby
Eddie.
doesn't know that anything
Right.
bad is going on, and she's just worried.
Alright, Eddie, what are you doing?
Okay. I think that's a reasonable point. It's just in this case, I don't know if it's better to be safe, sorry, or to actually try to catch up to her.
We could go to her therapist like we're there to pick her up, or meet her after for something.
I have the phone number for the receptionist at the therapist's office, don't I?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna call her.
Alright. Phone rings, phone rings, phone rings. Hello?
Hi, it's Kitlin.
Who?
Kitlin?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I know a Kitlin.
The redhead.
Yes, that doesn't help much either.
I met you with the two stupid dudes. One with the crazy hair, and the other with an English complex.
Oh, I was about to say that you have to get more specific, but crazy hair. At the office?
Yes.
Ah, okay. What are you calling about?
Are you at work?
Yes I am. Is this a social call?
Yes and no. Is Crazy
Oh.
Hair's girlfriend there?
Ah, well, yes, she was here, but, she left.
Alright. Do you want to go get drink sometime?
Perhaps. Yes, her and the doctor left, a while ago. Is this a call because he is looking for her?
Yes, mostly. But I thought it would be rude to just call for that.
Ah, I see. You have good manners. Well then. I would say that he often likes to take long walks.
Alright.
One second. Give me a. If he's looking for them, he might want to try around the George Washington Bridge. It's a favorite spot of his.
Alright. Thank you for the information.
Farewell. And Good luck. It is, it can be dangerous this time of evening.
Thank you. You too.
Alright.
So she's gonna hang up and turn to Addie. Say, it's fine. She left. She's not there anymore.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Caitlin hangs up the phone and turns to Addie and says, don't worry, it's fine. She left. She's not at the office anymore.
Alright, thank God. Okay. I mean, it's good that she's fine for now, but what do we... How do we make her understand that this guy is dangerous? Not good for her.
Maybe you should stop being so controlling. I mean, she does get to pick who she hangs out with.
Oh, God.
I mean, I wouldn't care if she wasn't hanging out with the murderous parasite that views her as food.
I'm pretty sure if he wanted her dead, she'd already be dead.
Well, if he killed her, then he won't be able to feed off her anymore.
Exactly, so there's nothing to worry about.
But he's feeding off of her emotions.
But we don't know how this thing is affecting her, like in her daily life. It's, I don't know. I don't really know much about vampires.
Well, you're her boyfriend, so wouldn't you know if it's affecting her?
Well, it's hard to say because she was going to this therapist before we dated, and I don't think she ever really stopped at any point for a long period of time.
Brandon, did I know her before the therapist?
Yes.
Have I noticed any changes?
A little. I mean, like, you weren't in touch with her for a long time, really. But there was some time where it's dropped off, so she could have changed in that time.
I knew her before, Eddie. She hasn't changed that much.
Okay, all right. I just have one question then. Kitlin, would you say the same thing if it were Maddie visiting this guy, and you had visited him, and he had threatened to kill you and her if you tried to make her stop visiting?
Well,
He what?
first off, Maddie wouldn't do that. And second of all, why do you think he's so mean? I mean, the lady in the receptionist is really nice.
I don't know.
By the way, Kitlin, you know that the George Washington Bridge is a bridge between New York and New Jersey. It's a, wide ocean, like one of the main rivers. It's not a casual strolling place. All right. What are you all doing?
Maybe instead of worrying about your tiny problem, we could focus on something that might, affect the city.
And what would that be?
The gang summoning demons.
That's Maddie's department. And she's not here right now.
Yeah, that excuse is no longer working.
I didn't hear what you said, Brandon.
Yeah, that excuse doesn't work anymore.
I mean,
All right.
what's going to
Okay.
happen
Yeah.
if they start, moving into Chinatown?
Then I will deal with them when they move into Chinatown.
It's better to be proactive than reactive.
I don't know anything about demons.
They're mean.
I bet our resident wizard does.
Where's that resident wizard?
What's that chip for?
Did you give her a give her a chip?
Yes.
All right. She's tagging an aspect.
Which one?
Death.
I thought you said she had an aspect about Chinatown.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
Demands
Demands
Not-
the legacy of a grandfather.
Not
Yes.
blatantly explicitly written, it's in the fine print.
Yeah.
However, you are also Kathy Bryce's BFF, and you are Kathy Bryce's boyfriend, and she still isn't home. It's getting to be dark outside.
Hmm. Nah. I'll pay that off.
Actually, it's only fair that I do this.
Is it only fair?
It is only fair that I do this.
Okay. Her boyfriend, not her legally assigned guardian.
Yeah, but the guy she's with is deadly.
Oh man,
This
it's a lot
could
of
be a life or
chips.
this could be a life or death situation.
I would like to point out that he doesn't know she's with him.
Yes, she does. He saw the note that says going to the therapist.
No, Steph translated the call as she left. Steph has said nothing about her still being with the boyfriend in
Yeah, but
character.
He still doesn't know where she is.
Which
And the
means
last
he's
thing
going to
you
be
know,
which means he's going to be scouring the city like a chicken with his head cut off.
okay.
Unless he goes back to the office to see if she's still there, which he knows she isn't, so he's not sure. I don't know.
You know a wizard who has a specialty in locating spells.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you have a wealth of spiritual links just lying around right where you're standing.
Fine.
Tabby, you are also Kathy Bryce's BFF. That's what the chip on your face there is for. I'm assuming the other one you took was the demands and legacy of her grandfather.
No, I took the Kathy Bryce chip. I am not sure what to do about the demands and legacy of her grandfather because I'm trying to figure out how to do both of those at the same time. Give me a minute.
You don't necessarily have to do both of them at the same time, but you can accomplish one, which is a very short task, and the other, which is a rather long task.
That I'm already trying to deal with.
No, not this way. She's talking about the fact that there's apparently a legion of demon summoners that'll probably come to your territory eventually. It's not what you're dealing with at all.
Yeah, that's definitely a long-term thing. They're not immediately invading.
That one has more time, but it is something that apparently Kitlin wants to get done, and Kitlin is able to do that.
Where are we going looking for Kathy, Eddie?
We're using a wizard. Speaking of which, where was this wizard last seen?
Alright, what are you
My
responding?
basement.
Alright. Tabby, what are you responding to Kitlin? Because you took the chip, so what are you doing about that?
I see your point, Kitlin. There are a lot of threats coming at Chinatown right now. We'll take care of this one when we can. Soon.
That's not good enough.
You want us to storm in there, guns blazing right now, and get us all killed?
Kitlin just kind of like bristles and she says, "That's not what I'm saying we should do. But they've been running rampant through the city for ages now.
They have numbers. They've been biding their time. They're ready. We're going to need numbers too. And we're going to need a plan. And we're going to need information.
Yes, but instead you'd rather wander the city looking for a girl who probably doesn't want to be found." She kind of gestures at Eddie. You're some kind of paranormal investigator for Prism. I would think you would want to know what's going on. I'd imagine Prism would want to know what's going on.
Yeah, they would, but I'm
But you're too busy dicking around, so have fun with that. And she turns and leaves.
not my son.
Tabby has pulled out her phone and is making phone calls.
All right. What are the phone calls to?
People she knows on the street, see if she can get any more information about Legion.
No, your extent only goes to Chinatown, and Chinatown has not encountered Legion yet. You get nothing.
Then I follow Caitlin out the door.
Oh wait, what are you gonna do about Kathy?
I don't know where she is. I don't know where she's gone. I don't know what she's doing. I'm worried as fucking hell, but everything's falling apart. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do other than follow Caitlin.
At least reach out to your contacts in Chinatown to see if they've seen her.
Probably not. I don't think she would come to Chinatown without letting me know. Why don't you call the receptionist, Eddie? See if she saw which way she went when she left the place.
I don't know if that'd go over so well. I don't want his office knowing about this.
So, Tabby, you need to pay me back a chip. 2 chips, actually. All right. You do not care what happens to Kathy. You can go out and do whatever you want.
Eddie will actually try to get in contact with his contacts to see if any of them know where, see if any of them have seen Kathy. Let's see. Sorry, we're doing the fate roll.
Tabby goes back into the apartment.
I'll add a chip to add 2 to that because I am her boyfriend and I would know the general places she likes to go. So I'd call those specific people who would be likely to hang out there.
All right. You get a guy who is able to tell you that they think they saw someone matching her description walking with an older gentleman up towards the north end of Manhattan, up towards the Bronx, which is definitely within Legion territory.
What the fuck? Okay. That's bad.
Kitlin, we're going to go to you.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Lena and Serana's house.
All right, you get there, knock on the door, right? Or are you doing something else?
No, I'm knocking on the door. I don't have a habit of breaking into their place.
That's probably good. All right. So they open up the door. Lena's standing there. She goes, "Oh, Kitlin, you're doing good."
What?
How you doing?
Not good?
Oh, that's bad.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Let you right on in. They're kind of there. Can we get you anything?
No, I'm too angry to eat.
Oh, what are you angry about?
Tabby and Eddie are being jerks.
Fuck them. What are they doing?
They care more about some random mortal than anyone else.
That sounds really terrible. Is there a longer version of the story? Because that seems odd. Like,
I keep trying to get them to help me deal with Legion, but they don't care. Everything else is more important to them.
oh, that is, well, I mean, Legion is a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, but doing nothing isn't going to fix the problem.
True.
They'd rather
True.
just kind of stick their head in the sand and hope that the problem doesn't come knocking on their door.
Lena kind of leans you over and goes, "How about you talk to Serona? Serona!" Serona comes walking out of the bedroom. She's like, "What's the matter?" "Kitlin, for you. I have to do things. Yeah." And then Kitlin runs off, and Serona looks at her and goes, "What the hell did you do to her?"
I don't know. I was just telling her that I was angry at Eddie and Tabby because they care more about their own petty problems than trying to deal with Legion.
They're like, "Wait a second, you guys are trying to take down Legion?"
Well, I was hoping that they would help me. I mean, I thought they were my friends. I thought that they cared. She gestures at her face. I didn't lose this for nothing.
True. Sit down. Let's have a talk. She gestures to a chair.
She'll go, like, perch on it.
All right. She sits down on the couch, kind of looks over at her, and she goes, "So you want to take down Legion?"
Well, I don't rightly plan on joining them, so that would be the other option. Yes, take them down.
All right. Tabby, you said you were coming after Kitlin?
No, she changed her mind and went back into the apartment.
Okay. I'm going to pause right here for a second, and I think we're going to have a little out-of-game conversation. All right?
Okay.
So far there's two problems. That there's a somewhat immediate problem, and that it seems like, and Steph wants to set up a direction for the game to go after that immediate problem is resolved. At least that's my understanding of the situation. Have I got that right? Steph, you want to take this game in the direction of going and attacking Legion?
Yes, because they're one of the main threats of the city that has basically been boiling and stewing in the background. And I understand that part of that was because it was tied to Sarah's character. But I guess it's also kind of the thought that it's a problem we can't ignore forever. And we have done absolutely nothing towards addressing that threat.
Yeah. And I get that, and I think it is something to do that. I would also say that the thing Eddie's looking into right now is actually going into another thing that has been stewing in the background just as long that no one's looked into anyway, either. Can you understand that?
I do understand that.
Right. And I know that there's at least someone there who's feeling a little frustrated about not knowing what to do. And I want to try to help to sort of set out a plan for the game out of character, because I think this is a discussion to have out of character rather than in character. All right?
Okay.
So, once Catherine is dealt with, do any of you have any objections to going along with what Kitlin and Steph want to do and making the main focus on this dealing with Legion?
None whatsoever. Let's punch demons in their faces.
Yeah. They've been there since the beginning. Murdering guys. So let's get rid of them.
Sterling has technically been sent to check them out, so that goes along with what his sort of overarching backstory has to do.
Yeah. Heather? Heather, are you there? Heather, I can't hear you.
Yeah, if you're talking, none of us can.
All right, I don't know what happened with her. But Steph,
Yes.
Would you be okay with Kitlin going along for this one scene, and then we jump right into the thing you want to do?
I'm perfectly fine with them going off and tracking down Kathy. It's just no one has given Kitlin any reason to care.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I mean, I don't know how to. I mean, if I think the friends argument goes both ways. Like, I understand the Legion people hurt Kitlin, and obviously, they're going to keep hurting people, so they need to be dealt with. At the same time, Eddie cares very deeply about Kathy. So as Eddie's friend, wouldn't Kitlin want to help him out with that, especially since her life could be in danger?
One second, trying something.
I guess, like, if Eddie or Tabby, basically kind of expressed, no, I understand that this is a problem and we're going to deal with it. We want to help you with it. We just need to take care of this right now. But it's also kind of the struggle because Kathy is extremely thick-headed and stubborn. And so it's like, Eddie has, as far as I'm aware, numerously asked her not to go back to him and not to deal with the therapist because he's a bad guy. And she repeatedly keeps ignoring his wishes. So it's also kind of the thought of she clearly doesn't, Kathy clearly doesn't care what anyone else thinks. She's just going to do what she wants to do.
Or she's addicted to the white court.
I think your point is fair that she's being very hard-headed about it and is ignoring Eddie completely.
I would make one point. She hasn't actually ignored Eddie on not going back, except for this one time. She stopped when Eddie told her not to go. She hasn't been back. This is the first time she has been back.
Oh, okay. I wasn't exactly clear on that. I think it's just because so much stuff has been going on.
Yeah, no, it's not something that's been there, but it's something that I wanted to clarify. But no, Steph's point is right. She is really thick-headed and needs to kind of be shown that this guy actually doesn't have the best of interests for her. That might be what this whole plot line is leading up to. Because I will let you know, the bridge I chose has the most suicide on it out of all of New York.
Okay.
The Malvora. He feeds on. No. The Malvora.
He's the greedy one.
No. Scavis feeds on despair.
No, he feeds on pride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We've already established that.
I wasn't here for that.
Nope. But yeah, Eddie was.
Admittedly, and as has been established, there can be vampires that feed on more than one emotion, a la
But that's gross.
your first character. So it's possible that he has the ability to feed on multiple emotions.
Yes. And I guess to reiterate out of character, because Kitlin knows absolutely nothing about white courts, he may have absolutely no intention of hurting Kathy, and may not necessarily be a bad guy, because white court does not mean evil and kills everyone that they feed on.
Yes, that is possible. That is possible. But we also do know that there are white courts who are evil and do that. And admittedly, he is kind of in a war with them. He's basically in a war with Eddie for her soul. So, yeah. Anyway, I think the whole point thing behind this is something to this is like a first step to do, and it's also something that is going to take Kitlin deep with. Would Kitlin care if that this thing is deep within Legion territory, and that she might be able to get some information on Legion while she goes there?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Kitlin, you do know the location that was said is deep within Legion territory. I'm sorry, I should have relayed that better.
All right.
All right, 1 second. I need to have a conversation with someone.
It's fine. Keep going.
All right, hello everyone.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
All right, so
We're sorry.
in the interest of not wasting a whole bunch more time, because I have not set things up properly and it is my fault. I'm going to say that we're going to roll back the scene to the at the what's it called apartment, and for the sake of it even taking even less time, I'm bringing in what's his name, Sterling. You're there too. Okay.
Woohoo!
All right.
Oh God, how did I get here?
You came with them. We're retconning because I can do that and things.
DM powers activate.
Yes. Steph, are you back at your computer yet?
There is no Steph, only Zool.
All right. So that I will deal with.
Then Zool gets hugs.
That
All the hugs
that
are visual.
that I will deal with later. All right. So, all right. Rewind everything. You're back at the apartment. Eddie has just been handed a note by someone that basically says, "Gone to emergency therapist appointment. Love you. Bye." Eddie just took a 3-chip compel to be able to go out and do this, because this is apparently something that he really wants to do. You're not getting any more chips out of that. I'm sorry. You already have 3 chips.
Oh no.
All right. So, what is everyone doing? We are going to start with Eddie. What are you doing? Just state where you are, what you're doing.
Okay. Eddie is in the apartment. Being like, what the hell? This is really bad news.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Sterling. Sterling, what are you doing?
Discreetly raiding your fridge.
All right. Sterling is discreetly raiding the fridge. We're going to go to either Tabitha or Kitlin. Which one of you would like to say which one you would like to do? First one to speak gets it.
Tabby doesn't really have any way of contacting to figure out where Kathy is.
What are you doing? No. What are you doing in the apartment when the note is found? We have rolled it back.
Kitlin's kind of like lounging on the couch. Says, "What's really bad news?"
All right. So Kitlin's lounging on the couch asking questions. What is Tabitha doing?
Tabby is standing behind Eddie, reading the note over his shoulder.
Okay, that is a good answer to that. So Eddie is reading the note. Tabitha is reading the note over Eddie's shoulder. And basically both of them are probably saying that this is not the best news, or at least Eddie is. Tabby may or may not understand what's going on. Sterling has ducked around the corner and is probably raiding your fridge. So from there, begin the scene. We all know where everyone is.
Oh, this is bad. Hey guys, remember when I sort of rashly rushed into her therapist's office and he almost killed me?
Sterling calls from the kitchen. Nope.
Well, he rendered
Not
that.
the last part.
All right. So we're gonna go with Steph. Steph first.
I remember you rashly running into the therapist's office. I don't remember the last part. Are you sure you didn't just make it up in your head?
All right. And now, Tabby. What was Tabby gonna say?
Nope.
All right. Now, freeform, continue.
Well, I distinctly remember being told, if you stop her from seeing me, I will kill her. I remember that as a threat that was being said. And now she is with the person who is threatened to kill her. This is terrible.
Sterling comes into the room with a Jello cup in his hand and a spoon and a mouthful of Jello. Who is this?
I believe
Therapist that works down on the corner of blah and blah.
Why does a therapist have such a vendetta?
I'm told he is a white court.
What?
You what?
Like one of those big wigs, you know,
All right,
that are in charge of everything.
Do you know what house?
Those are politicians.
No.
Hey, Brandon, what was his last name?
It's on Obsidian Portal.
Yes. Okay, Obsidian Portal. Okay.
Let me pull it up. Give me a second.
Are you positive it's a white court?
Lawson. His name
Dr.
was
Lawson.
Dr. Lawson.
House Vandermeer. I'm not sure if Eddie knows that though, so it might not have been a character.
No,
The white court kind of like, she says, gesturing to Sterling, your white council type thing, like, oh yes, no, that would make perfect sense since Eddie said they're like in charge of everything. Okay, got it. White court is part of the white council.
No. No.
Wait, you're in league with them?
No! Absolutely fucking not. The white court, all right.
White
gonna
court
back
or
it up a little bit.
vampires?
Yes, thank you.
Not
There are 3 courts of
magicians,
vampires out here.
vampires.
Or rather, 4 courts. There's the Jade Court, but they sort of keep to themselves and don't really bug anybody, so they're all right. The Black Court, have you ever read Dracula? Don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. Anyway, so Bram Stoker published Dracula, and suddenly the Black Court found themselves with an army full of mortals who knew how to kill them. So the Black Court is nasty, but not as much of a threat anymore. Red Court, bad, very bad. Red Courts infect people. Red Courts have a disease that turns other people into vampires. White Court don't exactly do that. White Court are hereditary. If you are born a White Court, that's the only way you're ever going to be a White Court. White Courts are emotional vampires. They feed off of your emotions, and feeding off of your emotions addicts a person to that particular White Court.
That was a whole lot of lore.
And which one sparkles?
The Meyer House of the White Court.
Huh.
What I'm saying is, this is bad. Possibly very bad.
That's what
Kathy
I've
might
been
possibly
saying.
be dead. Do we have
We
any
can't
idea?
give up on her yet.
So we need to figure out where she is and see if she's okay.
Mary, I'm going to need a chip for you to have spouted all that lore.
No problem. I've got plenty.
Why would they kill something if they need it to eat?
There's a whole lot of humans out here. A whole lot of food.
To set an
He can just get
example.
somebody else. And if he's a therapist, good God. That's like a free ticket to a buffet every single day. And you get paid to eat. Like, what the hell? Do we know where the office is for the therapist, or if possible, where she's gone?
No. I know the office is. Yeah, I don't know where she. Yeah, we need to see if she's still at the office. First off.
Anyway, so all right, you guys are going to the office?
Wait. I shouldn't call the office because they probably know me, keeping track of me. But we might. I don't know. Who's to say they're still there? And even if so, that wouldn't be exactly the best place to do what exactly? Get into a fight?
Well,
I can go see if she's still at the office.
okay. Now, even if I'm saying that I believe you, Eddie, when you say that the therapist threatened you, I mean, I guess I have a hard time believing that. I mean, the receptionist was so nice and pretty.
I mean, you are a paranoid conspiracy theorist, so it could be hard to believe you, Eddie.
Lies. Okay. Let's see. I will buy that off, and it will try his best to sound very reasonable and explain, exactly, what the guy said to him and how they got to that point. And he will also say the only reason I walked out of there alive was because I showed the guy the summer seal on my forearm.
Yeah, what have you been doing for them lately?
I got a club. And yeah. I have to watch over Maddie.
That's my job.
you've got a subordinate now, Kitnilin.
Nope, that's not how it works.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yes.
you were Sean's bitch for a while.
Kitlin, are you in the summer court?
No. Why?
Then I don't think that makes me your fit.
Is Sean part of the summer court?
Maybe. He had some weird dealings with him, okay? I don't know the whole story.
You're all gonna get kicked in the ass by fairies one day, and I'm not gonna come running. Or fuck it, I might.
I already got my ass kicked by fairies. That's why I'm in the summer court.
Anyway, Kathy.
Maybe Kathy wants to be eaten.
That's how they get you. They addict you. You don't want to be eaten, but like your body wants to be eaten, you know?
Kathy doesn't know any better. She has no idea that there's a world out there of magic. It's why I keep her so close. She's something outside of magic that keeps me sane.
I'm pretty sure she knows. I mean, Eddie had the long, rambling talk with her explaining everything.
That doesn't mean she believes him.
It's hard to take anybody seriously with that hair.
You know what? My hair is perfectly fine. I know it's a little odd, but it's great, okay? My hair is great.
Mm-hmm. Very,
It's
very-
really nice that you believe that, Eddie.
it's very vintage.
Your hair is
very,
immune to magic, man. That's not normal. It's not
it's
normal at
very,
all.
very Albert Einstein chic.
Thank you.
That wasn't a comment. You know what? Let's just focus on Kathy for now. So where
I can
is
go
this?
to the office and see if she's still there.
You think it would be worth calling the receptionist? Or is that too risky? Because then it alerts that we're coming.
Well, someone that's not me, basically. I made a big scene. I think anyone besides me would probably be fine. Sterling, you'd probably be fine as long as you weren't, busting in there, going all wizardy.
Well, I mean, I do have issues. I could just call saying that I wanted an appointment. I was referred to there by Kathy.
Yes, Tabby did say she can go see.
Twice. I've said that twice, and no one's hearing me.
We heard you. We're just discussing if we should call ahead first or just go in and see.
Yeah, I was meaning that
Tabby can walk in and be like, hey, my friend Kathy told me to meet her here after her appointment. Has she left? She's still here? And, not be suspicious because she's her friend, meeting her friend after an appointment to go to a movie or something.
Okay.
Sure.
So yeah, Tabby said that, but more eloquently than me being annoyed at people not hearing my suggestion. Sorry.
That's all right. I was just trying to point out that Eddie going there wasn't the greatest idea because he's on the radar. Tabby probably isn't, so I think she should be fine.
Tabby, if you'd like.
And as long as I don't raise a big stink about him, hurting her or anything, I'm just there to pick up my friend after her appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tabby, give me the address for it. I'll meet you there. I'm gonna go grab a couple things from the apartment.
Okay, hey Eddie, what's the address for the therapist?
Eddie gives her the address.
Manhattan, beautiful.
Meanwhile, Eddie will, as before, call his contacts to see if they have seen her. If they have seen Kathy. Cover all bases while.
Yeah, she was out walking up in Upper Manhattan with a man who had his arm around her shoulder and was whispering to her.
Okay. Just get the timeline right. Would Eddie find that out before Tabby had left for the place, or?
I mean, you can find it out as she's leaving.
Okay. As soon as he finds that out, Eddie will call Tabby and say, hey, I think I know where she is. Don't bother.
Okay. Tabby turns around and heads back towards the apartment.
We need to go to Upper Manhattan fast.
You've got a car, I've got a bike.
Do I know Upper Manhattan is part of Legion territory?
Oh, yeah.
Why is she joining Legion? I thought that she was getting eaten by a white court.
My contacts say the White Court was leading her there. Maybe they have some sort of deal and they're going to sacrifice her. I don't know.
Do you need to sacrifice people to summon demons?
I don't know. Maybe?
It can
Wizard?
work. It can work. I mean, nothing calls up dark magic like a good old-fashioned blood sacrifice.
You don't say.
Then we should get moving. She's in trouble.
Alright, you know, like, admittedly, you guys do know that still, searching in Upper Manhattan is still a needle in a haystack. Even if you know that you saw her walking up the west side of Upper Manhattan by the river, it's still a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. Okay.
Tabby, let's go with your idea first. Let's start
Hey,
at...
Sterling,
All right.
want to be our magnet?
Honey, I'm the best magnet. I think I still even have that compass on me from when I didn't end up using it for the Oni twins. Eddie,
Yes.
I need something important. That's Kathy's, like maybe some hair from her hairbrush.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of that here. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call that important, but
It's a piece of her, and it's
yes.
a spiritual link. It'll do.
Yeah, Eddie gives her some hair from a hairbrush.
Excellent.
Alright, you have a link.
Beautiful. Let's start making some magic. Laura's at 3. I can call up 3 shifts immediately.
Admittedly, if you want to simply say that this is a 3-shift divination, you can do that right off the bat. Otherwise, you're going to need to assess things.
How long will a 3-shift divination work?
About 15 minutes. And it will be rather weak. But if they're not behind any threshold, would do the job.
I'd say we can do a little bit more than that. Sterling is going to go, sort of without any explanation, go to the bathroom, close the door, start taking a shower. Excess magical residues, grounded out by running water.
Well, that's kind of awkward.
So,
You're all
Don't
fine.
tell Kathy about that one.
Sterling goes in, and Sterling's got the hair. Great! Puts the hairbrush down, walks in, starts taking a shower. I'm going to need a discipline roll. You're going to need at least good discipline in order to get this out, so... No.
Oh, but almighty DM, I am a wizard. I am a warden.
Sure, okay. Alright, you've spent a chip to get a free tag on an aspect of, cleanse of magical energies.
Oh yeah. I'm also going to make a roll to say that I do have a spiritual link, if that's all right.
What do you mean?
Just so I can have something else that I can tag.
What do you mean by spiritual? I meant.
That I have Kathy's hair.
Oh, well, you already have that.
Okay. Can it still be something that I can
No.
tag or no? Okay.
No. It is the thing that lets you do it. If you had additional bits that were not her hair and were other things that you wouldn't define, that might be something.
Let's go do that. All right.
Tabby is going to go into the bedroom and look for the friendship bracelet that she knows that Kathy has, provided Kathy isn't wearing it.
Kathy would be wearing it.
Okay, then never mind.
Isn't it like 2 halves of one?
No, this isn't the friendship necklace that Tabby has. This is a bracelet that they wove out of embroidery floss in college.
Do you have one of those like broken heart little friendship BFF necklaces?
Yes, a dragon wears a broken heart BFF friendship necklace.
Holy shit, that's so cute.
Caitlin, what are you doing? They're all breaking into this action.
I'm gonna call the receptionist lady.
All right. Hello?
Hi, it's Kitlin.
Who?
Kitlin, the redhead. We met at your
That-
office.
Doesn't at the office, redhead at the office. Maybe.
I came in with
The guy with crazy hair?
yeah, that one.
All right. What can I do for you?
Have you been at work today?
I'm at work right now.
Crazy hair is looking for his girlfriend.
Ah. So this is a call for business, not pleasure.
Can it be both?
Ooh, I do like the sound of that. What are you offering?
Coffee?
Coffee. Just coffee?
Yes.
Coffee's not my cup of tea, but neither is a cup of tea, shall we speak. I'm afraid you might have to do better than that.
That is so horrible.
We could go out for drinks.
Drinks? I like that. Are you seeing anyone?
Yes.
Oh. Is it exclusive?
I don't know. We're sort of us.
Can you keep a secret?
Not from her.
Then would she be upset about this drink?
I mean, she's usually not angry when I go out and hang out with people.
If a drink is just a drink, again, not my cup of tea. I am sorry.
What do you like to drink?
That's best discussed in person and not over the phone. I will say it involves less clothes.
Kitlin kind of puts her hand over the microphone and yells into the apartment, "What do you drink with less clothes on?"
You hear Sterling losing it
Sex.
from the bathroom.
All right, Sterling, I need you to then make me a discipline test. Now it's up to 4.
We're good. We're good.
All right. So you don't hear Sterling losing it from the thing, because Sterling manages to not lose it as he orders his mind and goes, "I will not react." Anyway.
Alright, so Sterling manages to not respond.
Tabby responded.
No matter how much I want him to have some sort of quip about a piss kink.
What did you say, Heather? What did Tabby respond?
Tabby said sex.
No.
You sure? That's what a drink with less clothes means in my world.
You come from a very strange place.
Are you still there?
Yeah,
know,
I'm still here.
I can somewhat hear what you're saying.
Do you mean sex? Tabby says you mean sex.
Is she cute?
Yes.
Well, then she's also rather smart. Maybe I should talk to her.
Okay. Caitlin hands the phone over to Tabby. She wants to talk to you.
Okay. Hello?
Hello. Is this the one that the adorable little redhead called Tabby? Hello?
Yes, I'm the one the adorable redhead calls who?
Tabby.
Yes, that would be me. What can I do for you?
It seems your friend wants some information.
Yes.
And I'm guessing she doesn't want to pay a price for it. So I'm guessing I'm offering you the chance to pony up in her place.
What sort of price are you asking?
Good dinner, a date-like activity, and a wild night afterwards.
Unfortunately, my dear, I don't swing that way.
That is a shame.
You'd be so cute together.
You all. It seems that it could be of utmost importance. I mean, I do know where my boss tends to like to take his girls.
That would be very helpful information.
Sterling's done with his shower.
Yes.
But I've never had a wild night with a woman. So I don't know if I would be of any fun to you.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be.
Can Sterling grab the phone?
Yes.
Sterling grabs the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna?
You have to fight Tabby for it.
Sterling politely motions for the phone.
Nope, Tabby doesn't give him the phone.
Sterling gives you puppy eyes.
Oh, I trust you. It will be a very memorable experience.
I'm sure it would. Brandon?
Yes.
Common sense is telling me she's a vampire like her boss. How would I figure it out?
Have sex with her and see what happens.
Yeah, then I'd become addicted to having sex with a vampire because she fed off of me.
I mean, there's probably something to be said about feeding off of a dragon.
I'm pretty sure that being fed on by white court vampires isn't addictive.
Brandon
It is
just said it
like
was.
addictive saliva.
Yeah, red court are fully addictive. White court can be psychologically addictive over time.
Okay, so one wild night with a potential vampire isn't going to cause me problems.
It may or may not. Depends on how much whammy she puts on you mentally.
Exactly. Hence why I'm trying to figure out if she's a vampire to know if my character is going to get royally fucked or not.
Well,
Interesting choice of words.
yes.
What do I need to roll to take the phone from Tabby?
Might.
I'll give it a shot.
All right, Tabby, I need contested might roll from you against Sterling.
Okay, it's shit-tacular. It's going to be shit-tacular, but I'll do it anyway.
I just crit.
The best
Oh,
type
wow.
of might contest.
Yeah, and I don't have a bonus for might, and the dice are going to roll like utter crap right now, so... Yeah,
Damn it. That's not crap. That's
Woohoo.
good. But,
Yeah.
That is
no.
not
good.
enough.
But I crit, so hey, that phone's mine.
So,
Damn it,
yeah.
that phone.
Sterling just kind of like goes there, yeah, and phone is now in Sterling's possession. Sterling, what are you doing?
I'm kind of...
Hey,
Tabby's kind of dazed and confused.
so what way do you swing?
Is this crazy hair?
The opposite.
So no hair.
Good
I can
hair.
dig it. Good hair. Oh, a black guy. Got it.
No, just well groomed.
All right. You are not my cup of tea. The other two, one named Tabby, who I'm assuming is a woman, and you have a very more deeper mask.
I could just be a lady with a very unfortunate larynx problem and thyroid issues.
But are you?
Sadly, no.
No. What are you and who are you?
I'm a friend of the two. My name is Corvos.
Corvos. Corvos. That's quite an interesting name, Corvos.
It's a nickname. It means crow in Latin.
Latin.
Yes?
You speak Latin?
Academically. School.
Academically speaking Latin, Corvus. My. You wouldn't happen to be Sterling, would you?
Guilty as charged.
How is Mr. Lapierre doing?
He's doing well. Do you know him?
Why is the White Council interfering in White Court business?
One of my own is apparently cavorting off with your boss. I just
One
need
of
to know where she is.
One of your own, the girl has.
Well, not specifically one of my own, but well, an extension of one of my own.
A friend of a friend.
Yeah.
Got it. Very well. I don't want... Well, I mean, it would be good to get my fingers into you, but I'm guessing that's a no-go dealing.
Sadly, I don't swing that way either.
Sterling, why are you trying to ruin my potential for double dates?
Well,
He covers the receiver. I'm intervening in a toxic relationship, dear. You don't want this.
You don't know her. She's really nice.
Idea what the hell is going on here?
Just let me talk.
Oh, are you getting frustrated?
No, we're fine.
All right. It sounded like a frustrated noise. Anyway, so, Very well.
I'm not playing Seth.
I suppose. No, but you're playing a wizard and you're on a cell phone.
Oh, yeah!
Oh boy.
Zen, let's be Zen.
Roll me discipline. Get a good discipline. Good discipline. There you go. There's your. Take the chip because you made the roll. I mean, you can spend the chip to up it to 4.
I spend it to up it to 4. We're still talking.
All right, so it crackles a little bit. There it is. There's the telltale sign that I've struck a nerve. All right, I'd be willing to give you some things, but you'll have to drop some words and play the part. You managed to get rid of him for me and for the people I work with, and it could be seen as a fair trade.
Get LaPierre off your back?
No, don't need LaPierre off my back. I would love it if LaPierre was on my back.
Gross.
How about I give you the location that Mr. Lawson likes to dispose of those he's, driven to the heights of their passion.
Sounds reasonable. What would you like in return?
You make sure he doesn't survive the event?
Your boss?
No, not my... Well, yes, my boss, shall we say.
I see. Oh, this is a power play.
Something like that. Are you willing to be a good little cat's and work for little old me?
Just to whom am I speaking to, by the way?
That's not important. Right.
I see. Well...
You think I'd be foolish enough to give my name to a wizard?
Well, it's worth a shot. You could always use a pseudonym, like I do.
She kind of hums a little bit, makes a little all too seductive purring noise into the phone. Yes. Pseudonyms.
Any advice for how to take him down?
Hit him hard and fast.
Sterling covers the receiver and addresses the group. I've got an offer to kill him. What do you think? Everybody up? Everybody up?
That's not
Why?
Seth.
What's going on?
Receptionist here is going to tell me where he is, possibly, and in return, we kill him.
Why are we killing him?
It's a white court power play. She wants to ascend.
So we're going to take out one white court to help make another one.
Oh no, she's probably already white court, but she just wants to be higher up in her ranking, mostly.
She's not the one that tried to kill me, so I'm perfectly fine with it.
Fantastic. Any other objections?
But Tabby!
I really don't want to get myself involved with a white court vampire if I can help it.
Tabby's not gay, Caitlin. It can't work. I'm so sorry.
We'll double date at some point, Caitlin. Not that I'm ever going to find a boyfriend, but okay.
I mean, you keep turning down all the very nice gentlemen who just want to take over your territory.
I know, so
All you need to do is throw hot tea on someone they don't like.
Done that. Doesn't work out.
Maybe it wasn't the right person.
Okay.
Corvus uncovers the receiver. What's his you don't have to answer this if it's too incriminating, but what's he feed on?
As far as I can tell, a mixture.
Oh, so he's one of those.
Well, greed and pride have sort of become one house. Also, when you have enough sad people in here, it tends to develop a sense of despair.
Cocktail, got it.
Humility. Well,
What's his house?
he is of Vasuda. Roll me lore.
I've been having a lot of those lately.
You are fairly certain that Vasuda is a greed-feeding house? One of the lesser houses that is stationed out of New York, along with Stavros, which is pride.
Sterling chews on his lip for a second, kind of nods his head and says, all right, I'll see what we can do.
Your word, wizard. On your power. Swear it to me that you will end him. I will give information. There is no free lunch.
You got it. I swear upon my power I will do what I can to end him.
That you will end him.
I swear upon my power that I will end him. Good.
One more time.
I swear upon my power that I will end him.
Done. You want to check the George Washington Bridge. It's in Upper Manhattan along the west side. Goes into New Jersey. It's most popular for most suicides.
Makes perfect sense.
Well, I guess I look forward to hearing from you and your friends at some later point. Cheerio. And make sure people know what. Phone goes dead.
Sterling hangs up the phone. George Washington Bridge into New Jersey. Popular suicide spot. He's gonna dump her. Literally.
And we just agreed to kill him.
Yes, we did.
Or you did, anyway.
Yeah, so put on your fighting faces.
Always.
Kitlin, what are you doing?
Pouting.
What's wrong, Caitlin?
Sterling ruined it.
Ruined what?
The shipping possibility.
Don't go into...
You going with the pretty receptionist.
You playing with the receptionist or me playing with the receptionist?
You.
I'm not into women, Kitlin.
Have you tried it?
I'm not attracted to women, Kitlin.
That wasn't what I asked you.
No, I haven't tried it, but I have no attraction to women.
Ladies,
Then you don't know.
ladies, time is of the essence. Kitlin, would you like to help kill a White Court vampire?
I suppose. I mean, it's not nice to push people off of bridges.
That is very true, very true.
Okay,
Or,
Heather
we
just had a
could
really
just keep
crazy
discussing.
idea in her head. Should she do it?
What is the idea?
Tabby kissing Kitlin?
Do it.
Why not?
Steph? Steph?
She's not saying anything. I'm gonna take
I
that
don't
as
know
a
what
yes.
that face is supposed to mean.
That's a kissy face.
I don't know what that means.
My lips are sealed.
Someone translate.
Kiss her.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Okay, Tabby kisses Kitlin.
How, though? Is it like one of those... Like, describe it.
Is it like a cute little peck on the lips? Is it like does she throw in some tongue?
It's a meaningful kiss on the lips. It's not like tongue or anything, but it's a meaningful kiss on the lips.
So, yeah, this has to happen. Maddie's girl, Kitlin. So,
Sorry, it's where my head went.
Was there more to that sentence?
No, I just said I'm sorry, that's where my head went.
No, Brandon cut out.
oh, what did I cut out from saying?
I don't know.
What did I start saying?
You were saying something about Kitlin.
Oh, I said Kitlin is Maddie's girl, and I put a chip on her face.
Okay, but then you were saying something else.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Whatever I was saying it left my head.
All right. Ketlin's gonna push her back and go, "What was that for?"
I have absolutely no idea. I'm sorry. And Tabby walks out of the apartment.
But
Sterling's got a weird look on his face. Like he seems strangely bummed.
What did I just watch?
The worst lesbian porno ever.
That was pretty short.
just kind of sinks to the floor.
Sterling taps his cane on the ground. Troops, moving out.
I think Kitlin.exe has stopped working.
What? Kitlin EX what?
Sorry. Computer person joke.
Yeah, I don't do that. Kitlin, come on. You okay?
But she... No.
Yeah, no. Hey. You want to know who else you can ship? Eddie and Kathy.
What?
But we're not going to see them together again. If Kathy dies tonight, and we really need you.
But Maddie's heart's gonna be broken.
Not if she doesn't know. It's okay. And I'm sure, I'm positive she
No,
will forgive Tabby.
I can't keep secrets from Maddie.
That's okay. Just tell her Tabby was experimenting. That's all it really was.
With
Right?
what?
With the only lady's lips in this entire room.
You did put her under a bit of pressure there.
That's
You're
true.
not making me feel better.
Will beating somebody up make you feel better?
No.
What will make you feel better?
Maddie forgiving me for cheating on her.
Oh, no. Oh, Kitlin, no. Hey. That wasn't cheating. It's only cheating if you get into bed with them.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
No. Trust me. I'm a human dumpster fire. I know how this works.
Tabby comes back up to the apartment.
I'll take your word for it.
I'm sorry, Caitlin.
Maddie's never gonna forgive me.
Maddie will forgive you. I'll explain, okay?
We'll tell them it was all Tabby's fault. It was all evil, vile Tabby's fault. You are
Yes, blame
innocent
it
in this.
on the dragon. You'll be okay.
No. It's not gonna make it better.
What do you mean it's not going to make it better?
I was waiting.
For what?
She hasn't kissed Maddie yet. That was your first kiss?
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Just you guys get chips. You two get chips.
Caitlin just kind of bristles. What does it matter?
It's kind of
It was or
important.
it wasn't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And Tabby leaves. Again.
You know what, Kitlin? Would it help if I cast a spell to undo it?
We don't have time for that right now.
I know how to do it right off the bat, I promise. I'm good at this.
I don't drink.
What? It has nothing to do with alcohol. It's just me and a little ritual, and it'll be fine.
Caitlin kind of narrows her eyes suspiciously.
You want to try it? 5 seconds.
What are you gonna do?
Sterling takes off his mala necklace. This is a symbol of my power, and I'm going to put it on you. You will be draped in my power, and by the reality that I can control, I will that kiss away and forgotten.
I don't think magic works like that.
Oh, it totally does.
Fine, go ahead.
Sterling does as described. He takes off his mala. He drapes it over Kitlin's shoulders, places his hand upon her forehead, chants beneath his breath, snaps his fingers. There we go. It's done. The kiss is gone. You're all better. This was utter bullshit, by the way. But that's the beauty of
Oh,
being
see,
a
we know
wizard.
that.
Yeah, we know, but I need you to roll me deceit versus empathy.
You got it. But see, about that. Oh, I don't even need to chip it up. Wow.
So what we're saying here looks to be that she's lying so bad, but Kitlin just so wants to believe it.
Apparently.
Sterling is best wizard.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yes.
Kitlin will kind of look at the necklace thing and take it off and put it back on Sterling. There you go.
Thank you very much. How do you feel? All better?
I don't know. Maybe. I think
You
so.
believe, admittedly, by that roll, you believe him. Like,
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent.
all right. So here I have a question. It is currently 10:02. I had intended, well, what I intended to be a very short scene has gone to be a very fulfilling but longer drawn out scene. I would ask if you are all okay with us stopping here, and then we get to the confrontation next week, and then on to other things. If
I would be okay with that.
okay,
I'm okay
All
with
right.
that.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
all right.
This is
So
a great way to end.
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah, we're gonna stop here for tonight because it's 10, and then the next week we will start with the group gathering up and going to rescue Kathy. And after that, which shouldn't take the whole session, you guys can start planning how you are going to continue forward to start pushing back against Legion. Sound good?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that is good. So I'm going to